Hi, my name is Matikela. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want us to talk about Ubongani dance. Okay, because Goy be smart here more than he should, according to people who look down on others. Ne? Yes. Something very revealing just happened in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. And many people may not have or may not yet realize how significant it is. Because sometimes in a courtroom, the most important moment is not when someone speaks, it's when someone notices something. And this time, the person who noticed something may have been one of the accused, Gesang. Who is the witness? Who is in the witness box? Ubongani Ndanzi. Let's talk about what unfolded, because what looked like a simple dispute about photographs may actually expose a much deeper problem inside the prosecution strategy. During the proceedings, Prosecutor George Baloyi attempted to introduce photographs during questioning, but immediately questions began to surface from Bongani Ndanzi. Where did the photograph come from? Where were they part of the official exhibits? Were they disclosed properly to the defense before the trial? Because Ubang Antanzi was like, "Hey man, this is the first time I'm seeing this picture. I've never seen it before here in court. So why is it here?" And then the other thing that Ubongani Ntanzi noticed was that, wait, I know I'm saying it's the first time, but hang on a sec. Why am I seeing did he say the metadata? There's something wrong with the metadata of those photos. He mentioned that these food pictures were deleted. They did not have dates. So why now are they having dates? I was like, Bongani, you are so very much awoke, girl. Uhleli ubongani sana phayani. Umo, he's here. And he is like, what is happening here? Nenzani lana nina wena. Nenzani Ubaloyi. He was questioning Ubaloyi left, right, and center, and Ubaloyi did not see that one coming. Oh, he did not see that one coming. He was found surprised, shocked. Both sides exchange evidence, was right? Defense state, right? This is why usually the courts have months for pre-trial and stuff so that they can prepare. Why now Ubaloyi never referred to this picture if he knew he was going to need it at some point? Because trial are not supposed to be about ambushing others or each other. But when evidence suddenly appears that was not part of the formal exhibits before the court, alarm bells start ringing. And Ubongani was like, uh-oh, ngiyaqala ukuyibona le picture. If I remember correctly, as someone who watches the case religiously, they did talk about pictures that they are going to use, didn't they? And that is why things now become very interesting, because according to Bongani Ndanzi, Bongani Ndanzi appeared to notice something unusual about the photographs, something that may not have been immediately obvious to everyone else in the courtroom. And once the concern surfaced, the atmosphere shifted. Now, suddenly, the defense is asking questions because Bongani Ndanzi is like, what is this? Why does the metadata appear questionable? These are not small questions. In criminal trials, the integrity of evidence is everything. And Bongani Ndanzi is questioning the evidence. He's the accused. If the origin of the evidence becomes uncertain, if the chain of custody becomes unclear, if disclosure procedures are bypassed, what does that mean? That evidence can quickly become unreliable in the eyes of the courts. And then sometimes, okay, let me put it this way, and then something else happened that raised even more eyebrows. I will never get over this one. I think I've said it in all the videos that I've done today. Instead of Judge Rata addressing those issues, the court adjourned. The court adjourned. Yeah, all adjournments happen all the time in trials, right? But timing matters, because right at that moment when the defense was pushing for answers, the proceedings stopped. Why? Because right now it feels like Judge Rata is giving leeway to Ubaloyi to go and reassess what happened, to check the photographs, to review the metadata. Not that he's doing it for the interest of justice or whatever. To make sure that nothing improper entered the record. And if that was the case, well, meaning that Ubongani caught Ubaloyi ngawo. On top of that, meaning that tonight could be a very long night for the prosecution team, because now they need to triple check everything. Because if the defense is correct, the issue is not just about the photograph, it's about fairness. It's about whether the evidence is being introduced properly. And they were asking fair questions, including Bongani, the accused. He was asking fair questions. And it's about whether the rules of criminal procedure are being respected, which, well, that is very questionable in that courtroom of Judge Rata. And it's about whether Judge Rata, how is he seeing things? Meanwhile, the judge, Rata Mokgwatleng, now carries the responsibility to ensuring the process remains lawful. Is he doing that? Because judges cannot allow evidence to be used if it violates fair trial principles. And that means the next court session could be extremely important. What exactly did Bongani Ntanzi see in those photographs? Why did the defense react so strongly? Bongani Ntanzi saw something, and Bongani Ntanzi saw something to an extent that he requested mid-cross-examination, may I speak to my lawyer, because I know I'm not supposed to speak to him while I sit here. Now, these photographs, I want to speak to him about them because something is wrong here. And will the prosecution be able to explain the origin of that evidence? In a case that has already lasted years, moments like these can quietly change everything, because sometimes the turning point in a trial isn't a confession. It isn't a witness. It isn't even a dramatic courtroom confrontation. Sometimes it's just small details. And when that happens, shame. It's just one small detail, Gesan, that refuses to fit the story. And when that happens, the entire case can start to shake. Well, it's not starting. The case has been shaking. The case itself is shaken. Now the question is, bazothini Obaloyi? And bazothini ebantwini, sizothini ebantwini. Sizothini ku-commissioner. Sizothini ku-commissioner, guys, because shame. Son. Kunzima kulaa court kaJudge Rata nina. Kunzima kulaa court kaJudge Rata. And I'm so interested to know, what is it that Ubongani was questioning? Because Ubongani spotted something very strange there. And Ubongani is not the only one that panicked there. In fact, he did not panic. He was noticing something very strange. And then he stayed panicked. He caught panicked. The question is, why? Why are they panicking? Because, well, it became very tense. That tension unfolded during the people. And the court was full of students. law students. Hayi mina ngiyahleka. Oh Jehova, uyivile imithandazo yethu ngecase kaSenzo. Uyaphendula. Uhleli kwelesithathu izolo. Ngoba kaloku ngekhe umntana exhego. Ngekhe umntana exhego. Khehla ngekhe. Awukwazi uvuma into engekhoyo. Yini uBongani Ntanzi wabantu engenguye nomgulukudu? Yini uNtanzi engenguye nomgulukudu? Bayawuze basibalisele. Bafika njani kuNtanzi? Bayawuze basibalisele sana because wow. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts when it comes to this? Let's talk in the comment section. I want to hear your views. Do you think uBongani Ntanzi is smart? Or you think uBongani Ntanzi is too intelligent for his own good? What are your thoughts? Bye-bye.